Here are two cards I've made using two different colouring techniques. So watch this video and you'll see how it's done. We'll start with the first step, which is to put your thin cuts. These ones are called a bunch of love, and you'll see at the end they're actually going to be bouquets with banners on them. So they go with the raised side, or the you'll see when you see yours, they have a cutting side that goes face down, and then just simply put that through your Cuttlebug. Easy, right? Okay. When just move the Cuttlebug away so you can see this. Take your layers apart, and you can now pop all those pieces out much quicker than cutting with your scissors. And the next step is to stamp on the cutout piece. So this one that I've already stamped, I used our regular water-based inks because I'm going to use alcohol markers on this, and the water and the alcohol don't mix, and so you don't get blurring if you use the correct ink. This one I'm going to use an archival ink, or something like Stays On, Memento, one of those that doesn't mix with water. And because I'm going to use watercolour pencils to colour this one. And here's the beauty of acrylic blocks. You can look straight through there, see where you're going to stamp, and get a good result. Put the stamp exactly where you want it. Now the final step here is to add the best wishes. Now you can see that's a straight stamp, but I can just curve it a little bit on my block, and I'll be able to put those words again exactly where I want them through looking through the block. Done. Right, now we're up to the step where we add some colour. So I just wanted to show you here on this flower, these ones I've coloured with alcohol markers, and hopefully you can see this. This is actually just one yellow pen I've used here, and I've added I've coloured the flower yellow, and then I coloured this part again, and then a third time, so that it gave a bit more depth of colour. And the same with the purple. So hopefully you can see that the inside of the flowers, the very middle part, is darker. It's just one pen. That's the beauty of alcohol markers. You can add layers, and really with just a few pens end up with lots and lots of shades. Now if you like something with a softer look, that's where your watercolour paints and pencils come in. So I'm using watercolour pencils today because I find with these little areas that watercolour pencils are just fabulous. So I'm going to bring in a bit of pink. I don't know if those flowers are called hollyhocks. That's what I think of them as. Maybe they're foxglove, I don't know. But all you do, you wet the paintbrush a little bit, nice fine paintbrush, because these are little areas, and then got quite a bit of colour there. And then you just touch it to your pencil. You can always get some of that off on the all-purpose mat, and then just add that little bit of colour into your flowers. So got a wee bit more there than I wanted. I can just take a little bit of that off with my brush slightly dried. Perhaps over here I'll just I might make that a whole flower pink. Lots of pink flowers in the world. Again, just slightly wet brush. Not too much water. It doesn't take very much to pick up the colour from your pencil, and touch it to your pencil. Add the colour. This is a closer up picture that actually shows you a bit of the colour in the flowers. I realised I didn't probably get that close enough for you to see. Hope you like that. Actually, in real life, the green is a bit greener than that. The pink is a bit stronger, but it just shows you the big difference between the softness of watercolours and the strength of the alcohol markers.